All going will certainly cause some alarm.
Again, I can disguise myself as one of them.
Two of us can, right? Assuming the armor fits.
Yeah, but assuming it's the armor's for this
No.
location.
Then no, it's an ability I have. I can disguise myself.
Oh, you have that. You're capable of that as well.
As I.
As am I.
Did the three of us go with prisoners?
I was thinking perhaps we either use the weapons and armor that we took, or simply use magical subterfuge, disguise ourselves as those we defeated last night, and just don't say anything about it. We show up as a party of of adventurers with a couple that that look like those folk, and see what they say. And if they say, if they don't seem inviting, maybe we just let on that we took the armor off of the ones who attacked us in the night. I don't know. Just throwing ideas out there. Not entirely sure what to make of this. We really haven't spoken to them yet. Let's go say hi.
I still think that we disguised ourselves as them, and we found a camp of people that we stumbled upon, killed most of them, and took one or two prisoner.
I think I've seen this one before. We have to handcuff the Wookiee, though, right?
Yes.
And do you
Or
know
the
their
owlbear.
names? Do you know the group that we're walking into? You're going to disguise yourself as someone who you have no idea who they are, what they're about, what...
Yeah, well, I'd rather disguise myself as one of them than one of those women we just laid, and then they are from opposing factions.
Did you say women we just laid?
Yes, she did.
Laid.
Easy there, big fella.
I think we need to do a group vote. All for docking as we are.
Yes. Aye.
As we are, like, as in going up as we are, like, our current dress, no disguise.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a terrible idea.
And Tox, you're...
I think that's the best idea, but I'll rescue you when you get yourself caught.
Well, that's three, so... I suppose we shall do it.
So you guys are all, as a group, going to approach the gate.
I still think that the
Is
more
that correct?
people that come up close are going to cause more alarm. We should be as small a group as possible. Some of us should still try to keep to the shadows.
Moss, I've always fancied a pet. I happen to have a shoulder with room enough for a rat or something of that size.
How about a gigantic spider?
How about no?
So who's coming up to the gate then?
Aeronor.
Tox.
Taladar is not going to disguise himself or anything. He's just going to walk up with the others. If he's going to use any social spells or make any social checks, he's not going to have... It's going to go better if he's just himself.
Okay. Starsha and Tox, are you coming as well?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think it's a terrible idea. But I guess I'm outvoted.
Okay.
You could sneak along and catch up.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Okay, I'll kind of like stay behind.
Okay, you're gonna stay up on the ridge out of sight,
Yes.
keeping an eye on what they're doing. Okay.
I'll go up as well.
Like Moss, I was going to suggest you could turn into something small. We smuggle you in, and then you could go have a scout around and let us know what you find.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
I would totally be up for that, but I decided against taking the invisibility spell, and now I'm kicking myself.
I will make myself a cat.
Okay. I do have a cat mini for you.
When he turns into a cat, Taladar will, kneel down and offer, an arm or a shoulder for him to climb up on if he wants. But if he doesn't, he'll just, stand back up and
I'm going to try to
walk on.
clamber onto Aranar first. I don't know if a cat can climb an armor. Do I need to do a agility roll?
No, not as a cat. What color cat do you want to be?
Ooh, options.
I don't know cats. What a brown cat. Black cat. Black
Okay.
cat.
Okay.
Talks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking maybe the knight doesn't represent us this time. What do you? In case they're, I don't have a nicer way to say this. In case they're the piratey sort. Do you have any experience parlaying with, for lack of a better word, pirates? River folk?
No. But some may have visited our circus, but as far as conversations, not really.
All right.
But how hard could it be?
Right. Talar just kind of looks at you expectantly, like it was your idea to knock. He doesn't want to take that away from you if you want to walk up and chat them up. And he's kind of gonna observe and look for an opportunity to maybe slip a spell in to get what we want, or maybe listen in on someone's thoughts or something. But I don't know. Like, we haven't really met them yet, so.
Moss is going to purr loudly on Aranar's shoulder.
I shall name you Skimbleshanks.
What the fuck?
Moss purrs again.
So the three of you, technically the four of you, move up and approach the gate. As you approach, you get about 30 feet away when you hear a voice call out. Oi! Who goes there? Who are you and what do you want?
Just some weary adventurers.
Well, fuck off!
Probably should have discussed what we were going to say.
We're capable folk who are in need of shelter and a night's rest, we would be happy to offer services. We're quite skilled. Services in payment for shelter, rest, food.
You're looking to join up?
Are you recruiting?
A big man's always recruiting.
Then yes, we're interested.
All right then. And then you hear him sort of shouting towards people inside.
Talladar looks excitedly at the others. We're going to be pirates.
We're gonna get the booty.
And after a minute, you hear the loud clanking of what sounds like a chain being released as the large double door swings open. I'm actually going to have to put you guys on the other map. Which I don't have revealed quite as well, but that's okay.
Talks up, turn to Taladar and just be like, I told you just show up and they let us in.
Lesson learned, sir. I will defer to you next time. I didn't think knocking on the door would work. But, your argument was convincing, and here we are. Pirates.
Sorry, let me put a cat down. Can you guys see the map and see yourselves on it?
See the same map, but it's like grayscale.
Yeah, I don't know why it's done that, but
Yeah, and I can see our names, but not our minis.
what? Okay, hang on.
Let me just F5 it and see what happens.
I think it's because it's using advanced fog of war, and I don't know how
Oh.
to turn it to normal fog of war.
I think you have to edit the page to do that.
I don't. Okay, hang on. There's a cat. I'll give it control for Moss.
Eleanor, try not to... Oh, try not to be yourself. Just for a bit, please.
I understand the situation.
No, I mean the chasing the ladies part, that'll fit right in, but maybe try not to be so upstanding. And if you hear talk of, I don't know, less tasteful things, just let it slide.
Please refer to me as Handsome Jimmy.
Handsome Jimmy.
Great, he's gonna be fucking bootless Jim.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't improve the map. I don't know what I've done. But as long as you guys can see yourself on it and at least make out the background, I'll adjust it on the break. So, anyway, as you hear these chains clanking and the front doors, it's large double doors, open. And inside, you see a few guards. And the way opens for you. Let me open it up. You are escorted in. Nope, that's Cat. By a couple of guards. They bid you follow them, and they enter the courtyard proper.
Do I see any wildlife that a cat might hunt, like a squirrel or
There's
Bird?
birds. There's birds about.
on the inside?
Yeah, I mean, there's some trees and stuff. Like, you would see birds, small birds.
I'm going to take a meaningful glance towards Taladar.
Okay.
Hopefully he sees me. And then I'm going to look at the top of the trees where I presume the birds are.
Okay. So you guys all step in and enter the large gatehouse. You do see that there looks like a murder hole in the southern wall as you pass through, and a raised portcullis on the other end that leads into the courtyard.
I'm going to take another meaningful glance towards Taladar, which is probably suspiciously uncat-like, and again look at the trees.
Taladar looks at the
Taladar,
trees.
roll a perception. Or insight, sorry. Should be insight.
Oh yeah. Garbage.
I'm going to assume that you understand what I'm doing, and I'm going to play cat-like and start hunting a bird and climb up the tree. The bigger tree.
Okay.
I'm going to silently wish him luck. I don't.
Skimbleshanks!
Oh, your cat got away.
He does that. My name.
Be careful.
My name is.
One of the others might want to eat him.
Oh no. Thanks for the warning.
We get a lot of fish around here, not much meat.
Did I hear that from where I'm climbing the tree, or?
Oh yeah, they're not being quiet.
Okay.
You guys are all inside, so I'll just move you all there.
And basically, I just want to get to the top of the tree. Do I see anything interesting from the top of the tree?
From the top of the tree, you can see onto the roof of the building next to you. It looks to be full of holes, in very bad state of disrepair. And from there, you can probably see down onto the other side. No, I guess you could. So you can see down into the waterway there. That's probably about as much as you could see.
Would I
Starsha.
be able to? Sorry, go ahead.
While these guys, you've seen them all now enter the building. Are you just going to stay there and watch and wait, or is there something else that you wanted to do?
Can I make a perception check to see if I notice anything that they had noticed?
Sure, yeah. Uh, 24. I would say that as the sound of the gates coming open, all of the guards on the other walkways have all now turned to look internally. So nobody seems to be looking out at the waterway. They're looking to see who these new arrivals might be. And that's about all you would notice.
Oh no.
What did you do?
I did a thing. Hang on.
He broke the
Don't
map?
touch anything. I was trying to fix the lighting thing.
So you guys are all, minus Starsha, now standing, well, and the cat, standing within the first entryway inside the courtyard there. It's a relatively small courtyard. Bare dirt, tufts of grass, some trees, rocks. It looks like a large keep occupies the northern corner of the castle yard. And then there's some stone steps that you can see that lead up to the top of that wall. The guards that you can see on the walls are definitely all having a look over at you. But you get the sense that they're more looking out for intruders coming in, and if somebody's let you in the gatehouse, they must have had a reason.
Thanks for letting us in. You could call me Handsome Jimmy.
Handsome Jimmy, aye. You do look a handsome sort.
These are my friends, Pointy-Eared Pete, and Jumpy Jenkins.
Pointy ear. Aye, yes, I see. You are one of them knife ears, aren't you? And you? Boy, it's a frog in a pair of pants. I better warn me lot. They get hungry, and frog legs, well, we hear there's a delicacy. He's, sort of ribbing some of his compatriots, some of the other guards.
They can try. I don't think they'll like the taste.
I'd be careful speaking to him like that. He can be quite dangerous.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is. He's looking at sort of your weaponry and the way that you carry yourselves. Well, my name's Olger, and I'm in charge of the gatehouse here.
What is this place?
This here is Riverguard Keep. There's a fair amount of folks here. We keeps watch on the river.
Pirates?
Boy,
Taladar says kind of excitedly.
Some of us take offense to that word, and others wear it proudly, as it were.
Taladar can't help but smile. He's from a port city, southeast, quite a ways southeast of here, and pirates are there's a loose organization, of rogues and ruffians. He's kind of always, he's kind of always thought highly of them, being that they're anti-establishment, like he is.
Right,
What-
so you guys are looking to join up, are you?
What exactly does it take to join?
It depends.
We have talents.
Boy, I'm sure you do, and it'll be looked into, once old Jolly gets a look at you. But there's a large group of cultists, if you were looking to join one of them. They have a
Cultists?
base of operations here. Aye, they control the waters, they do. And while I myself don't agree with the gods they worship, they're fair useful in a fight.
They control waters, you say, and Taladar pops the cork from his water skin, waggles some fingers above it, and a thin stream of water streams out, defying gravity, and sort of spirals around in midair into a helix pattern.
Boy,
Like
something
this.
like that.
Interesting. He gestures quickly and talks his direction, and the small bit of water splashes over on him.
He's gonna look up. Refreshing.
He just nods.
What a weird group you are.
Hmm.
Well, have a wander around. If you're looking to see the priestess, she's in the smaller building to the north there. Watch your step though. The bugbears don't take kindly to intrusions.
Excuse me, the what?
Oh.
The bugbears. Half of the crew what be here are drunk most of the time. They loves to fight. And Jolly, well, he's holed up in the keep itself.
Well, thank you. Oh, sorry. Pete, go ahead.
I was just going to ask the DM what are the chances that are bugbears common enough that we would all have at least heard stories of
You've
them?
all
or is
heard
that
of bugbears. You know that they're kind of savage. They're always looking to fight. They have a mean disposition.
Okay.
It is now approaching 7 o'clock. I would like to take a break here, if that is okay with everyone.
Okay.
And we'll be back in
Back. It's nice. It was 70 today. Hmm. Mm-mm. South of Denver. Parker. Hmm. Frat. Frat. Yeah, fraternity.
Now that the map is actually fixed, you guys should be able to see everything way better. I don't know what you guys saw on your screen, but on my screen it looked like hot garbage. It was just very faded out.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, in addition, we couldn't see ourselves. We could only see our labels,
Oh.
not our actual tokens, and we couldn't see the guards that you'd revealed either.
Ah.
Yeah, I think it was you had advanced. You had regular Fog of War on the map, like all the black there, and then advanced Fog of War somehow had also been turned on.
Yeah, and I didn't know how to turn it off.
Because it was acting like dynamic lighting with no light source, which means we're basically in the dark.
Right. All right, so let's pick up where we left off. You've just been escorted through the gatehouse and have found yourself in the... it's a narrow section of the courtyard. Pry has found his way in cat form to the top of a tree. The tree is about 10 feet tall, maybe 15. And from there, he can just see over the roof of this badly damaged structure to his right and down into the large landing area below, where he can see that there are other boats docked. You can see a large sailboat. And he can clearly see the 4 guards on all 4 walls. Holger tells you, have a wander around. You'll find the priestess in the building to the north there, not in the main keep, one of the smaller buildings. Jolly will be somewhere in the main keep. And other than that, watch yourselves. The bugbears are always itching for a fight. Some of the cultists can be a weird lot. Just mind yourself.
What
And
kind
with
of
that,
cultists are here?
Oh, they're water worshippers.
Jumpy here loves water.
Oi, well, if you're looking to join up, they're always taking on new members. Call themselves the Cult of the Crashing Waves.
Why are all these cultists all around? What haven't we seen yet? Fire?
Yeah, to your knowledge, you have not seen any fire cultists. Sorry, it's Crushing Wave.
And then Heart.
Hmm?
To form Captain Planet.
Mm-hmm. So, Holger heads back inside the gatehouse and back to his post. Somewhere above, you think. Probably in this rounded tower.
So I whisper to Tox and Taladar. Well, that was easier than expected. What's the plan?
Taladar just looks at Tox.
Well, we came to see if they were shipping slaves out on the boats. Maybe someone will show up with slaves, with some of our missing people. Maybe we ride a boat.
As you guys begin to have a look around, you do notice, looks like just, you don't know if they're kitchen staff or servants or what, whose eyes seem to dart left and right, and they almost seem to scurry from one building to the next, quickly, as if they don't want to be... They don't look like they're sneaking, but moving quickly, almost for fear of getting in trouble.
Let's follow them.
So you see them. I will move you up.
Skimble
See
Shanks.
some more.
Let's go.
Do I see? I see over the roof, like the inside. It's because it's black, right?
Correct.
Would I be able to make a jump from my tree to the roof?
Oh yeah, easily.
I'm going to stealthily try to do that when I see that no one is kind of looking my way.
Okay.
Oh, we need to get Starsha in here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So, Starsha, you can't see them anymore now that they are inside.
Mm-hmm.
But with you have a decent. What is your passive perception?
What does that mean?
Like without rolling it, what is just the number right now?
It's over on the left.
On the is it under senses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 15.
I would say that from where you are, you probably see a cat that jumps from the top of a tree onto the long roof that looks like it's badly damaged.
Okay.
That's about all you can see inside, other than the guard that's on the front wall. You can see the roofs of, some of the interior buildings and stuff. And maybe the top of the mast of a sailboat down towards the water, but you can't really see too much else from where you are.
Okay.
The rest of you notice these servants seem to be moving from the building on your right to the pathway to the north. Looks like it's between maybe the keep and this, wherever the priestess is.
Does it look like we have an opportunity to, separate one of them from the others and talk to them for a little bit?
Well, they've moved out of sight from the building to the south to the building into the north. Like, you don't know where they went.
Oh, okay. I thought we were following them.
I mean, if you wanted to hustle up, you could.
If they're already inside, then no.
No, they've gone around the corner out of sight.
Then yeah, I'd like to hustle and try and catch one of them and,
Okay.
and get their attention to just ask them something. Do they look like they're carrying stuff from place to place? Because if they are, they may not stop for us. But
Two of them did, yes. So Taladar's gonna hustle up. And from there, you can see this. You see, the other two must have already gone inside. He has stopped to pick something up off the ground and has not gone inside yet.
excuse me, sir.
He sort of starts as you say something and turns around to look at you. Oh yeah, yes?
Eldar will fold his hands in front of him, non-menacingly, and sort of bow. At the same time looking like he swallowed or chewed on something bitter because he hates posturing like this to people.
Mm-hmm.
May I have a word with you?
Of course. I am needed in the kitchen.
Quickly, I promise.
Yes, of course.
I will take him aside, and I'll also wave the others over. My friends and I are new here. I couldn't help but notice some of your friends look distressed. Is there something wrong? Is there something we can help with?
Oh, no. Everything is fine here. Make an insight check.
Fuck.
I'm gonna do it too.
Okay. Everything is not fine here. Everything from this man's posture to the way his eyes are darting around. He's sort of wringing his hands a little bit, distributing his weight back and forth from foot to foot, like he's in need of being somewhere else.
He's not gonna. I'm just gonna cast Detect Thoughts. Concentration up to 1 minute for the duration. You can read the thoughts of certain creatures. Focus your mind on any one creature you can see within 30 feet. What are his surface thoughts as we talk to him?
His surface thoughts. Oh, I've got to get back inside to Lathna and Auric before the others notice. I don't want to get beaten again.
Taladar will place a hand on his shoulder lightly. Friend, we want to help. Tell us, who troubles you here? We just want to learn more about this place before we, he kind of looks at the others. Before we join, we want to understand what we're joining.
Oh, well, we're not meant to be here. We were taken. And as he's telling you this, the guard at the top of the wall says, "Oi! Back to the kitchens with you." Oh, yes, of course. And he hustles back inside.
Shit. I'm going to keep the spell active, and I'm going to switch it to that guard.
Okay.
Sorry, good sir. I only sought to learn a little more about this place. My friends and I are seeking to join.
Oi, well, that's up to Jolly. Unless, of course, you're open to join a cult, and then you'll have to speak with the priestess, I suppose.
I think perhaps, and he glances back at the others, looking for approval or disapproval on their faces. One, and then maybe the other?
Alright, well, just don't be fucking about with the kitchen staff.
What's on his mind?
Goddamn newbies showing up. These ones will probably wind up dead like half the rest.
Taladar will quietly whisper to the others. Half the recruits don't make it. I expect there's some sort of test.
Who should we speak to first? The priestess or the Jolly?
What were the names the servant thought of?
He thought of... Auric and somebody else. What was the other one's name? Lathna.
We already heard Lathana's name, right? Lathana's the priestess?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, did you say Auric or Lark?
I said Auric and
Auric.
Lathna. So what would you guys like to do?
We need to get Starsha. I'm gonna walk over. Up onto the wall here.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's gonna jump!
try and make subtly make a movement of come try to get Starsha's attention.
You're giving her that come hither look?
Yeah. Yes.
Just 2 fingers.
And a pinky.
Okay, Starsha, make a perception check. You see Aranor standing on top of the wall, motioning you figure to move closer.
I'm moving closer.
You just see Aranor gesturing, like, move this way. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. I'm trying to let her know to come inside, but how she's going to do that's the tricky part.
So yeah, you see him motioning. Come towards him. What are you going to do?
I'm coming towards him.
Make a
Out
stealth
along
check.
the wall so they can't see me. Ugh.
Well,
let's hope
you'd
this
still
guy
have
rolls
passed
shitty.
out trace, right?
It lasts an hour?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 21 then. Let's see if you get noticed. Yeah, the guard seems to be looking out towards the road right at this moment.
Can I?
Isn't...
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I drop a rope without, like, if I'm right in the corner here?
Yeah, you can. Roll a stealth check.
Oh no!
Amazing.
Oh no!
I mean, I could just use my acrobatics to climb up there.
Can you?
You're going to parkour your way up, bouncing from the keep wall to the wall and over?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me acrobatics check.
Nice.
I didn't want to roll.
No, you have to roll.
I didn't want to. Have you seen
Yeah,
my
you
rolls
can-
today?
Go
Yeah,
soft
stay on the ground.
landing.
Those
They
are gonna
can't
be good.
They can't be worse than Taladar.
But it can be.
Hey.
19, no problem. You run up sideways along the wall, you push off with your left foot, bounce up with your right foot, one more push off the keep wall, and you're over.
I kind of peek around, just make sure, see if anyone's noticed anything.
Nope, this guy looks like, the guy to the south looks like he's walking down towards the keep before he's getting ready to move to the north again.
All right, Starsha, you need to hide yourself.
I mean, I was hidden down there. Well, what's going on?
We're going to. There's water cultists and pirates in this keep, and it seems that they have slaves that may have been kidnapped.
While you guys are talking at the top of the wall, you notice that the bandit, or the guard that is farther down, is now beginning to turn as if he's going to make his way down the wall on his patrol. You think if you stay where you are, he's probably going to see you.
Okay, let's move. Let's move. Let's. Is there a place that she can hide? She can stealth to?
Why doesn't she just say she's with us?
Well, she didn't come in with us. That's the problem.
You think as long as you get out of sight of the guard who saw you approach, it should be fine, because the other guards didn't see who came in. So as long as she stays with the group and out of sight of that guard and maybe Holger, you think you'll be okay.
Okay.
Right, Holger's back in the kitchen, right?
No, he's in
No,
the
Holger went
gatekeep-
back into the guardhouse, into
Guardhouse,
the
yeah.
gatehouse.
All right.
Brad,
Alright.
what are you doing?
I am going to just take a poke, looking through the holes in the ceiling of the building I'm on. And I'm beside the
Okay.
building right now because I can't see myself when I'm move up over top of the building. But just whatever I can see through the holes, kind of, and also trying to pretend like I'm hunting for birds or something.
So, from the top of the roof, this roof looks like it's very damaged. Looking down through the holes, it looks like there's a fair amount of damage inside as well. It's dark, but it's not like pitch black. There's a lot of debris, broken wood, broken bits of masonry. But other than that, it looks like this building is not used for anything.
Is the floor dirt or stone?
It looks like it's stone.
Okay, so nothing of interest inside. Is there one big room or two? Like, how much can I discern from?
On this long, narrow section, looks like it's all one room.
Okay, and if I move to the northern section, can I see into it?
There are no holes in the roof here.
Okay, so only on the long section.
Correct.
And sorry, is it 1 story or 2 stories? Like, am I seeing down to what I perceive as the
This is
first
all
floor?
1 story.
Okay.
You figure the ceilings inside are probably about 10 feet tall.
And if I go to the north building, no windows or anything I can see in?
You'd be able to see in from the ground. There are windows on the north wall, and you wouldn't be able to see if there's any on the eastern wall. But like where Taladar and Aranor and the rest of them are, they can see that there are 2 doors to the south of them, and 2 windows into that building.
Okay. Can I see any holes in the other buildings on the roofs?
2 of the towers, the 2 easternmost round towers, have holes in the roof. But the roofs are at least 2 stories up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to catch a bird. Do I catch a bird?
Roll a survival check.
Damn.
Yep, you managed to grab a sparrow.
All right, I'm grabbing that sparrow and I'm climbing down back to the group.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna throw it on Taladar's feet. Looking very proud and mighty as a cat.
You drop it at
How much
Taladar's feet. Go ahead.
How much time has passed since I shapeshifted?
20 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah, no more than 30. You spit out this sparrow at Taladar's feet. It
And I
sort of
wait.
flutters its wings a little bit. Looks like
I-
it might be injured now.
I pounce on it. Give it
Jesus.
a death shake,
Jesus.
Getting carried away.
and throw it back at Taladar's feet.
It
And then
drops
I look at-
limply to the ground.
Then I just sit down in front of the party and wait, expectantly for something.
I have a dumb question. Is Savra here, or is she hiding outside?
Savra stayed behind with Starsha on the ridge. And so, to your knowledge, that is still where she is.
Okay, good. Yeah, nobody
let's-
nobody reacted to her appearance, so I kind of assumed she wasn't with us.
I
Yeah,
keep forgetting she's with us.
Well, let's keep her out anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So, consensus here. Where do we want to go?
Pirate King or Cult Priestess?
I would say from where you guys are all standing now, you can see fully down into the small protected harbor. There is a large boat docked, and several, although I only have 2 on the map, several smaller keel boats. And it looks like there is there's a waterway that's coming out of the cliffside. Looks like the waterway leads deeper, perhaps underground, subterranean.
I'd say we go to the pirates.
Okay. Anyone against that? To the pirates. Sorry, Taladar, were you going to say something?
No, it seems the easier path.
Yes. We'll start with the Pirate King.
So the guy that you talked to at the gate indicated that Jolly held residence inside the keep. That's his domain, his domicile, where he rules from. You're not sure, and that this priestess and her cult tended to be found in a smaller building, also to the north. You think that's probably the one on the right.
All right, let's head to the larger keep.
Okay, move yourselves where you want to go.
I'm assuming that's the big square above us.
What the fuck was my name again? Pointy Pete? Pointy-eared Pete?
Pointy-eared Pete.
Pointy-eared Pete. And Jumpy
Oh,
Jenkins.
Teeps.
So the gate is here. The doors to the keep are here. The guard on the wall to the north of you says, "Oh, you're looking to speak with Jolly.
Aye.
He doesn't like to be disturbed at his breakfast. It's on your heads if you walk in there. But don't say I didn't warn you."
Open the door.
All right, you open the door. What you see... Come on, tools. Not you guys.
Got him.
Amazing.
Did everyone
What
ignore
is-
the bird?
Nobody
No, I
seems
just
to react to
I'm
it.
not sure what you want me to do with it. You brought us a bird, like
All right, I picked the bird up and I'm taking it with me.
nice.
You guys open the door to a fairly large room. There is 2 floors. It looks like this main dining room has exceptionally high ceilings because there is 2 levels at the back of it. Let me just get the right room here. In this great hall, you can see tables and benches, a large desk with a chair behind it, some nice-looking runner carpets, and then several banners and tapestries lining the walls. The west end of the room, beneath the low balcony, is a large wooden chair, and on the table or desk in front of it is littered with papers, discarded plates. The walls are all painted in green and blue sort of patterns, and they're decorated with banners, pennants that all seem to have a nautical design on them, or different nautical designs on them. There is a man, tallish man, sitting at the table underneath the balcony. Looks like he's got his boots up on it and he is reading a book or some paperwork. You see 2 guards, perhaps. Let me just pull them up. They are hidden. As well as one other individual near the table at the end of the hall. The 2 guards put their hands to their swords as you enter. What are you drawing?
Trying to clear it.
Can't leave you guys alone for 1 minute.
Mm-mm.
Both of them put their hands to their weapons as you approach. There is a woman beside the bench where this, you assume this is Jolly, is sitting with his boots up. Who are you? And what do you want?
Hello, I'm handsome Jimmy. Along with my friends, we have Pointy Ear Pete, Jumpy Jenkins, and is Starsh outside? Where'd you come in?
I feel like if I came in, they would see me.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, but we determined that the only one that knows.
Oh yeah, that's right. No,
yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. I'm in here.
And then Sultry Sarah.
Who chose your nicknames?
I came up with them.
What was your name? Handsome something?
Handsome Jimmy.
Handsome Jimmy. Handsome Jimmy. I'll be the judge of that. The two guards that are sort of moving to flank you start laughing. Now, what do you want?
We're interested in joining your little operation here.
Taladar, like, he's super excited. He just blurts out, "We want to be pirates."
Boy, this is a fine one you've brought in. She sort of looks Taladar up and down. We don't get many of your kind looking to join up. Mind you, we don't get many of your kind either, she says, looking towards the frog. And you? Well, you've got pointy ears like the rest, but you don't look like no elf I've ever seen. Talking to Starsha.
Do I see any rats in the room? Or what looks like rats?
No, this
Present.
room seems to be immaculate.
I'm going to start grooming myself.
Okay. The man seated at the table puts down his paperwork and raises his eyes up to you. Right. Who are you? Who are you really? And why are you wanting to join up? Do you even know what you're joining up?
Pirates? River pirates?
Maybe you can give us more information. From what I understood, it was some good old-fashioned pirating.
He stands up and sort of walks towards you. Right, well, we do a fair amount of piracy. Keep the waterways safe, charge a bit of a fee for those wishing to pass.
Excellent.
We do a bit of business with other folk from other towns on the river. But I must say, he says, looking up and down at Aranor, we don't get many of your kind here. Little too, righteous for my liking.
Pardon my friend, he's, well, a deserter of sorts.
Based on how I see you dressed, your type of armor, You look like to be a cleric, paladin, knight of some sort.
Oh, I've got that. I've got that plate armor on right now.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't have my symbol on it.
I don't suppose you'd like to tell me what god you worship.
Ooh.
Well, you see...
Well, what had happened was the way. Hold on.
Oh, fuck it, I
Yes.
cast Fireball.
Look, Sonny, you either know what god you worship or you don't.
I have no need for
you-
gods.
He
I'm
has
not
lots of
asking you,
space.
Knife Ears. I'm asking him. And
Len-
you see the two guards to either side have now pulled their weapons free.
I formerly worshipped Tyr, but now I worship Lunakti.
The fuck?
I might
Let
need,
me have a
need
look.
to do a religious check for that.
Yeah, make a religion check while I look this god up. How do I spell it?
Lonacti. Oh dear.
Lanakti. That's no god I've ever heard of. Because you happen to choose a homebrew deity.
Oh, yeah, that tracks with his role.
Uh-huh.
Literally just a made-up name.
I've heard of a lot of gods. I ain't never heard of that one. And I don't see no symbol on your armor. I think you're lying to me.
Listen, friend, you'll have to pardon him as Taladar sort of waves his hand, waggles his fingers, and interspersed with the words kind of whispers an incantation and casts Charm Person. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me pull up his stats.
I totally leave it up to you to decide if the others in the room know what I'm doing or not. Like, it's verbal and somatic, so I'm definitely
just give
casting
me
a spell.
second. Just gotta find his stat block. I didn't have it up yet. I can't believe you grabbed a homebrew god.
That's what happens. That's what happens when I try and Google fast. But it did work out because my role just made up a
Oh.
name.
I worship, Drippy, the water chick. Yeah.
Because that's how I leave them.
Wow.
Oh wow.
hey, I don't look like I don't have stats. He doesn't have his own stat block.
Guess he fails.
So I will just roll here.
DC of 14.
I need what? Sorry, a DC
You need to roll a 14 or higher.
on wisdom, right?
Correct.
Okay. And what was it you said to him? Oh, you trying to charm him.
I'm trying to charm him, yeah, you know, with the words, you know, pardon my friend.
He looks at you and his eyes sort of go wide for a minute, and then they sort of haze over a little bit.
Oh?
And as that happens, the woman across the room says, "He's casting a spell!" I'm going to need everybody to roll
Oh,
for
boy.
initiative. However, we are approaching cutoff time. And this is probably going to be big combat. Do you want to
Oh.
start it?
We're gonna have to kill every last fucking person in this keep. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Awesome plan, guys.
Did the charm person work?
The charm person did not take effect because he rolled a 15
Ah, shit.
as the woman saw you casting a spell. So the two guards, Jolly Jollifer Grimjaw, and this other woman who you don't know the name of yet, have decided to initiate combat.
All right.
You guys are in big trouble.
Fucking poker. What the fuck?
Strong rolls.
Wow.
Starsha, Tox, lock the door.
Now I have 87 guys to roll for.
What the fuck?
The 4 here
Um,
enough?
These 4 are probably enough to kill you. Okay, let me roll some dudes.
I like that Tox is jumping Jenkins.
Jumpin' Jenkins.
That's how I had to remember it.
Oh, spoiler alert, where poor?
Do what?
Oh no.
It's because I have him named but not showing.
Yeah, that's it. There's Nora.
That should be enough to start with.
To start with.
Yeah. Okay, let me put you guys in order. God, I rolled terrible on just about everybody. But
Good.
most of them will still go before Taladar. All right, Starsha, you are up first. Do you guys want to continue to go for a bit?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine. I mean,
Yeah, I'm good.
Thanks for speaking
good.
for everyone, Deebs.
mm-hmm.
Starsha, what about you?
How long is it gonna go?
That is unknowable.
We could stop at the end of any turn.
We can stop at the end of any round. So why don't we do a round and see where we're at?
Okay.
Okay. With that said, you're up first.
Alright, let's see. What are we looking at here?
I yelled out to lock the door.
Yeah, let's slam that door shut. There's 4 people
If you're going
here?
to slam the door shut and lock it, that will be your turn.
Oh.
Oh, you slam the door shut yourself, man. I'm not wasting my turn on that.
Man.
So we have like the screaming lady and 3 guards.
2 that you can see.
And the person that he wanted to charm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I want to get rid of the screamer first.
Okay.
See what I can do to her. Oh, I want to do a hideous laughter to her. I just really want to cast that spell. So that's what I'm going to do to her.
Okay. So I need to make a DC 12 wisdom save.
Why is it not rolling?
Because it doesn't roll.
Oh my gosh, yes, you're right.
I have to just save against it. So, DC 12 wisdom.
Keep hitting it because I didn't see any dice.
So, she got a 3. What you see is this woman throw her head back and start cackling loudly.
Ha.
What else does it do? I don't think she can do anything else. Can you link it?
How do I do that?
Where you
There you
gonna
go.
cast it?
Yep, you got it. So yeah, she falls prone, is unable to stand up for the duration. So I can re-roll at the end of each of my turns. Or every time it takes damage. Alright. So for now, she's out of commission. She has fallen to the ground, holding her belly, and is laughing maniacally.
I love it.
Let me put a doodad on her. And that will bring us to Jumpy Jenkins.
Oh, Jumpy Jenkins. Man, everyone's so close to the door. Now, I would like to Thunderwave, but that's probably not the smart choice right now. Just to draw some extra attention to us.
Moss, stop it.
Sorry. I'm trying to plan some moves.
I'm going to try to cast Hold Person
Okay.
on the Jolliver guy.
Okay. Okay, wisdom save. He rolled a 12.
All right.
So I think that means that you succeeded. Poker?
No, if you the
No, but he
the-
made the save.
the DC is the number he needs to get.
Yes,
He
I
matches
failed.
the
Oh, okay,
DC
so he
that he saves.
succeeded.
Mhm.
So the hold person does not take effect. And he turns his beady eyes towards you. 18. Oh, it's the cat. Oh, sorry. Was there anything else that you wanted to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Little cat Moss, it is your turn.
I have 40 movement, so I'm going to run north 15 feet, run west 15 feet, and then get to the side of the caster. And actually, sorry, 1 second.
Mhm.
I'm actually gonna hang up by the edge of the wall, and I'm going to shift out of cat form back to my regular moss form.
Okay, that uses your bonus action.
That uses my bonus action, and I am going to cast Moonbeam,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast it. I'm going to cast it on the cleric or whatever that person with hideous laughter is.
Okay.
You know, damage has a chance to break them out of
Yeah,
the
I was
spell,
just
right?
gonna say that.
I didn't know. I was going to ask, but I thought I don't think I'm allowed to ask. So.
No, of course you're allowed to ask.
Oh. Can I cast it? Can I change my cast target then?
Yes.
I will cast it on the Jolliver then.
Jolliver. Okay. Now, do I have a template that I can use? Okay. My understanding is that Moonbeam does not do damage until their turn. Can you link it?
So first time enters the area or it starts its turn there.
Okay, so it's been cast. When he starts his turn, he'll take damage.
Okay.
Con save and then damage.
Yep. Okay, so that is Moss's turn. Aranor, it is your turn.
You gonna learn today, Jolliver? Swinging.
Swinging.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
That will hit.
And you know what I'm doing?
Smiting.
Smiting. Let me do my damage first. All right, 6 points. $18 points of damage.
18 points. All right. All right. Is there anything else?
That's it for me.
That brings us to Ushnora, who is currently rolling on the floor laughing, and so cannot do anything, but can now make another save. And it's DC 12, I think. She continues to roll on the floor, gasping and laughing. God damn it.
Fucking amazing.
love it.
That is the Reaver.
You might
to the
actually not
south's
die.
turn.
It's actually making me laugh.
The Reaver to the south is going to move up to this frog, Jumpy Jenkins.
Uh-oh.
Good night.
Get fucked, Leroy.
Jumpy.
Actually, no, they're not. They're going to move back.
That's what I like to hear.
They're going to throw a javelin instead.
Damn.
That's not what I like to hear.
Fucking
Get them
Olympics.
frog legs after all.
Olympics up in here.
Indoors? A javelin indoors at this time of day?
That is a
In
natural
this
20.
hemisphere? Oh, shit.
Sorry, I crit you.
Oh, crit my pants.
But I don't double the dice like you do. I just take whatever the crit tells me to take. So, fortunately for you, that's only 6 points of damage.
That's kind of disappointing.
I mean, I could double it the way that I do it for you guys. I gave you guys max damage.
Gibbs, if you unequipped your armor for last night's battle, don't forget to put it back on.
No, it's there. Yeah, I never
Yes.
took it off.
You never took it off.
I would have figured it out if I got attacked.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all he can do. Sorry. Yeah, they're gonna move back a little bit towards the stairs. In fact, they're gonna move right up the stairs.
Oh dear.
Well, it's not like Brian didn't already let everyone know we were fighting.
It is
What?
now the other Reaver's turn.
Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on. How you putting this on me?
You shot a fucking spotlight up into the air, Brady.
Yeah, it's not through the roof.
How do you know?
It's 40 foot high. I would assume that.
The beacons! The beacons of Minas Tirith are lit!
Bat signal.
Did that guy actually leave
it's
the
coming.
room? I don't see him anymore.
He moved up to the second floor where you cannot see him currently.
Oh, gotcha.
The other guy is going to also throw a javelin at Taladar.
AC 15.
15, okay. Now that's a 6.
Yay!
So it clatters against the door behind you. But he is also then going to move. It is now Taladar's turn.
Right, so Taladar is going to invoke Blade Song, drawing his blade and swinging it rhythmically around him, and he is going to close the distance to... Actually, yeah, he'll move to flank, and he's going to attack with his sword. Yeah, you know what? There's no... Yep, that's it. So here we go. Oh, sorry, with advantage. I'll roll the attack one more time just to see if it is a nat 20, which it's not. So 11 points of piercing damage with the rapier.
11 points of piercing damage.
And as he stabs the rapier
Is-
into this guy's gut, he shouts past him at Aranor, "I really wanted to be a pirate!"
Is your
It's not
weapon
magical damage. Nope.
Okay.
It's gonna be next turn, though. Now that I know that.
So, yeah, you pierce into him with your rapier, but it doesn't look like he took full damage.
This piece of shit. It's gonna be a
He
fight.
shouldn't have taken full damage from Aranor either, but that's okay. I have to keep moving the moonbeam to get to this guy. So he takes 6 points of damage.
You can right-click on the moonbeam and move to back. And
Oh,
then,
okay.
Yeah, and then when you click, you'll click on the token instead of the beam.
Right click, moved back. Nice.
And then, yeah.
Okay. Right, is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, it is now Jolliver Grimjaw's turn. He is going to. You see his muscles. This guy is quite well muscled. You see this guy's muscles begin to ripple and writhe as he throws his arms wide and lets out a yell that turns into almost an animal sound.
If he's doing a shapeshift, he cannot do that.
Does Moonbeam
Absolutely
block
he can.
shapeshifting?
Moonbeam blocks shapeshifting.
Oh, okay, right, and he needs to take his damage on his turn as well. And it's a con save, I believe.
Yes.
Con save. Okay. What do I have to roll?
13. Con
Got
save
it.
is 13.
He got a 14.
So he takes half damage.
Okay, roll that damage.
Nice.
3 points of damage.
Halved.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
No, all of that damage looks like it went through.
Oh
He's
man.
going to take the full 3 points.
Interesting. And he cannot shapeshift.
Okay, so he takes the damage. He is then going to.
Are,
He can
are
still
you
shape-
going off of this wording?
He can shapeshift still, unless he fails.
Makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, reverts to its original form, and can't assume additional form until it leaves. Is that what you're going off of?
Yeah, let me just look at Moonbeam.
It's just a little bit up.
Yeah, I see it.
It can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. So I guess I interpreted that as if it's not, it can't shift. If it fails, it's shifted back out.
Shade
okay.
makes a saving throw with a disadvantage.
The con save against the damage should be at disadvantage.
A disadvantage. Okay, so I will roll it again. All right. Unfortunately, you see this man shift shapes
Darn it.
into some sort of a hybrid boar humanoid form. It's got a snout and tusks. Then he's going to move. He is going to charge directly forward. How far are you away? I don't think you're far enough away. God damn it. Oh, Moss, you are in your normal form now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to mention that.
Oh man. The only magic weapon we have is Starsh's dagger.
I mean, I can. My Shadow Blade's magical, but I'd much rather use my concentration on crowd control. Like I can earth and grasp somebody and restrain them. I can literally, if they fail a wisdom save, I can tell one of these people to go in the other room and pray until sundown.
So, Aranor and Taladar, you can both make opportunity attacks.
With advantage, right? Because flanking?
You get up?
I don't
Yes?
I don't know.
I didn't think that you got advantage on opportunity attacks.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just doing a little reading about it. That people are split on it, but technically, by the time we get the attack off, he's already moving, and it's possible that we're not actually flanking him anymore.
Right.
So let me just re-roll that. Hey,
Unfortunately, this token is very small.
I don't know what that means.
This form is very small. His werebore form.
Oh,
So, Aranor misses, unfortunately, with the longsword. However, Taladar does hit. For 7. Reduced by half, so 4?
no, I hit for 4. And
Oh, sorry.
And if
you
he's
hit for 4.
yeah, if he's resistant, it's 2.
2.
Is he resistant or immune? I thought shape changers were typically immune to physical damage.
No,
Unsilvered.
he's not immune. Oh, I'm sorry. He is immune. All right. He moved.
Oops, sorry.
And that's
There was
all
something
he's
to
going
click
to do
on,
right
so
now.
I clicked on it.
That's okay. He's just going to he's going to bonus action pop a potion. And that is the end of his turn. Taladar, it's your turn.
I already went. When you changed his token, he fell out of initiative. He was
He fell out of
he was at a
initiative.
3
Yeah.
count in initiative.
Okay. Starsha, it is your turn.
Okay, she's still cackling.
She sure is.
I could use my dagger on the dude.
Which dude?
Which one is it we need to be using the dagger on? Oh, I'm too far from him.
Yes.
I can throw my dagger, actually.
We
I
could
am-
run.
Huh?
We could run.
Could do that too.
This wall you said is 10 feet high?
Sorry, which wall?
The outside wall?
The exterior wall is 10 feet, yes.
We are right next to the wall. We could get away, probably.
Yeah, I'm for that.
I mean,
Do you want to retreat?
One of them's already left the room, ostensibly to get reinforcements. We have no idea what she can do until she, breaks out of that crowd control. We can't damage this guy with our weapons. Starsh is the only one with a magic weapon. I guess Moss with Shillelagh, and I can cast Shadowblade, but that basically removes my ability to CC anybody
And
because
I mean,
it's concentration.
Moonbeam can be put back on him.
And there's no point in killing the people in this room unless we kill everybody else, because they're just going to come in here and mob us.
did I not say this would be a bad idea?
Hmm.
Funny that.
Give me your dagger.
Why would I give you my dagger?
So I can engage that guy.
It's my turn. I can just throw it at him.
You're gonna throw it, then you're not gonna have
If you
it.
throw it from here, it's going to be a disadvantage. You're going to have to close the distance either way.
Alright, I'll hand Aranor the dagger.
Does he have to attune to it?
Um,
No, it's dagger +1.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember if it... Because it's a named weapon. I can't remember if it requires attunement. I don't think it does.
No, it didn't because I remember equipping it on her character sheet when she got it.
That's right. Okay, Starsha, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Can I give him my dagger?
Absolutely.
Alright. There you go.
I would say
For-
you could
for-
give it to him as a bonus action.
If we're staying
Oh.
to fight, you need to bar the door.
Well, are we staying or are we leaving? Like, what is the consensus here?
I would vote that we run, but
I'm with Tox.
Aranor?
I mean, then they're gonna be aware of us, so
But we can't kill everybody in this stronghold.
I don't know if we can even kill everybody in this room. Also, they can literally just leave and bring in reinforcements. One of them already did.
all right, yeah, let's Moss. I'll hold the line and let you guys get out and come behind.
Okay, so you
I mean,
guys are
we
making
really don't
moves
have time to
run?
discuss. We have to just make a move. So
Yeah, let's retreat. Let's retreat.
Alright, let's run.
So
Okay, so
Starsha,
the door is still open behind you, Starsha, if you want to just leave.
Can I leave and just run, like, jump off here?
You'd have to go up the stairs behind you and jump over the wall.
Ah,
Past
where
that
this,
guard.
where this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
What if we ran back to where I scaled the wall?
That would take you 3 turns to get to the wall.
Oh,
Well, not you, because you could bonus action dash.
alright, well, we'll just have to take care of this one guy.
Surely the 5 of you can take 1 guard.
You'd hope.
Or we just run past him. He's only got 1 attack of opportunity per round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna run past this guy and jump off the wall.
Okay. So you run out the door, up the stairs.
Can I give
Yeah.
the guy a push?
No, so I would say what you would do is you'd get to where you jump down from. Okay, so you can definitely run up the stairs and jump over. Give me an acrobatics check. No problem. You jump over the wall, you tuck and roll as you hit the bottom, and you're fine. You made it past the guard without engaging him, but he has now turned, wondering what the hell just happened, and he will be ready for the next person. So, Tox, you are up next.
is the boar still like in a shapeshifted form? Is he still considered humanoid? I don't know
I think
how
so. It's a
boorish he is.
He's in his hybrid form. He hasn't turned into a full boar. He's like a boar man. He's a wereboar. I would consider it humanoid.
Okay. I'm going to cast Crown of Madness on him. Attempt to.
Okay.
Which is Wisdom save 12.
You got a 5. So what happens? Madness.
Must use its action.
To attack somebody that you mentally choose.
And so I'm gonna choose the guard guy here that's not under the Hideous Laughter guy.
Is that who you're choosing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move out the door.
Okay.
I can make it to here probably with 25 feet.
Yes.
And then just yell, "Let's run!" Don't worry about him.
Okay. That is now Moss's turn.
Where
still-
can I
It's-
run to?
You can run to the door, which is 30 feet. You don't know where anywhere else leads. There's 2 doors that lead out of this room, but you don't know where they go.
Yeah, no, I mean to these. Can I get to there, or do I?
Yes.
Can I further?
You can get to there. You can use your action to move another 30 feet, which would put you where Starsha is. Or just beside her.
I am not going to use my action to do that. I am going to I'm going to tell everyone to get out because I'm going to make the ground difficult to pass. And then I am going to, might as well do something productive with this. Gonna do Shillelagh, just in case. And I'm going to move my moonbeam to the... So the Jolliver has Crown of Madness?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put my moonbeam on the other guard. Actually, I can put it on the guard up top, can't I? No, I'll put it on the guard that's in here.
Okay.
Are you using your action to move the beam, or are you using your action to cast the spell?
It's move the beam.
Okay.
I want everyone to get out before I cast. I'm going to be casting Spike Growth. So I want everyone else to get out of the area so I can cast it.
You have to use your action to move the beam.
Yes.
Sounds like
And
he's
then-
going to stay another turn.
Well, because he can't move any farther. He's moved his maximum.
I could move farther, but then I'm too far ahead of everyone else, and
Yeah.
I can't cast Spike Growth where I want it, so
So is that your turn then?
yes.
Okay, Aranor, it is your turn.
But the moonbeam is over the other guard.
All right.
Alright.
You've moved Moonbeam.
Taladar, are you able to get out safely?
Taladar just kind of slowly looks at the door and looks back at Aranor. I have legs, don't I?
And Impatient Moss, get the fuck out! Which is impressive, because he didn't know what fuck means.
I am running out, and I would like to tackle this guy over the wall.
Ooh, okay. You want to like shove him over?
Like, yeah. I want to yeet him over and kind of help try and use his body when I hit the
Or
ground.
you want to like grab him and go and
Yeah.
use him as a cushion?
Yep.
Okay, make a
can-
a strength check versus his strength check.
Athletics. It's a grapple, because when you grapple somebody,
Just
you
roll
can
strength.
move them. All right. It's a grapple and move.
strong Deebs.
Versus his 12, no problem. So as you're running, you sort of push him up and over and use his body as a cushion to land on. Make an acrobatics check.
Oof.
Not great, but not terrible. You go over the wall, you don't manage a 3-point landing. This guy does cushion you, but you still land a bit awkward and your knee sort of tweaks. You're gonna be limping for a little bit.
Okay.
So this guy is prone on the ground, and you're sort of down on one knee on top of him.
Alright.
That is now Ushnora's turn. They need to roll. Nope, that's a 6. She's still laughing. Jesus. Reaver number 2, who went running. He is out of the picture. The other guy has Moonbeam on him, so he needs to roll a con save, was it?
Yes.
Right? Okay. We're almost done, Starsha. That's a natural one. So he failed. He's gonna take damage. Roll your damage. Starsha, if you need to go to bed, I can continue on with your character if you guys are just gonna run. $16 points of radiant damage. Okay, takes damage. And then... he is going to... There's 2 people left in this room. He's going to run for the door, so he's going to head for Moss. Does a 10 hit?
Does not.
Alright. He swings with his jaggedy-looking sword, but misses. That's all he's got. Taladar.
Taladar is going to... Let me just have a look at the spell. Taladar is going to quickly kneel, slap a hand against the ground, and then raise it up in a sort of like rising claw. And from the ground, from between the cracks in the stone, sand and dirt pours up, defying gravity and forming a giant hand that grabs this guy. I need him to make a strength saving throw, DC 14.
He rolled a 10.
On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration. I am not sure why it rolled that twice. Just take the first one of 11.
He's dead.
Oh, I rolled it twice because there's 2 2d6s in the spell text, but the subsequent 2d6 is an action on subsequent turns.
He is dead.
Right, then Taladar will run, squeezing past Moss and getting to there, and that's all he can do.
Okay.
And he'll shout back at Moss, Come on, friend, let's go.
Oh, I wish you could have gotten farther.
No, that's fine. That's what next turn's for.
Now, Jolliver has Crown of Madness. I'm just going to go back up and read it. I think he has to... You choose, right, Tox, who he's going to attack?
Yeah.
And you chose the guy who's already dead. So, what then happens? Maybe he just beats on his dead body?
Yeah, I mean, can I select the same?
I mean, I'm going to assume that he could just beat on the dead body. Oh, if none are within its reach, because you can't control him to move, just to attack. Okay. It must use its action before moving, but there's nothing for him to attack. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach.
Alright, can he kill Moss?
He is going to... Nope, because he can't get that close. He's going to move 30 feet. So he can only get to there. Doesn't have a bonus action that's worth moving. He is going to move right up beside you, using his action as his movement. And he can't do anything yet, but he is right beside you. Starsha, you are up and over the wall.
Hooray.
You can just run for the hills if you want. Like I said, if you want to go to bed, not a problem. I can just move your character with everyone else.
Sounds good.
Okay, I will take over for her then.
Don't get me killed.
I promise I won't. Good night, Starsha.
Good night. Thank you.
Nice, Starsha.
He still has to make a wisdom save to not break the spell.
Oh, okay. Wisdom save. He rolled a 2. So it's still on him. Okay, so Starsha is just going to move her max movement away. Actually, she won't. She'll only move 30. This guy below Aranor is not dead. You know what? No. It's just going to be easier for her to run away.
From the top rope, Tox. From the top rope.
It is now Tox's turn.
So I have to use my action to maintain the spell.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll move just further away.
Okay, you don't want to go over the wall yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oops.
And that's my turn.
All right, Aranor. You are over the wall on top of this dude
Yeah,
who is groaning beneath you.
I'm just gonna try and knock him out.
Okay. Just attack him and just make it non-lethal if you don't want to kill him.
Oh dear. Oh.
Did you roll it?
I rolled a 1. I punched the ground.
Oh, I didn't even... Oh, I'm just not looking. Oh, dear. No. Well, yeah, I mean... You don't have to do an unarmed strike. You can just make a normal
Uh,
attack, and if you want to say that it's non-lethal, it won't kill him.
All right, yeah, non-lethal.
Okay, that hits. So roll your damage.
5.
And that will take him down to 0. He is unconscious.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm
for
gonna.
all intents and purposes, he is out.
All right, I'm gonna wait for the others.
Okay. I skipped over Moss. Sorry, Moss. It is your turn.
Okay, I am running. Shoot, sorry, 1 second. Trying to figure out how to draw this. That's not right.
Oh, you don't have to draw it. I have a template for it.
I need a 40-foot radius circle. Sorry, 20-foot radius circle.
20-foot radius circle.
And I am going to run up to the wall. How far can I get up the wall? I assume I have to go laterally. And then up. So I can probably get to... I guess to the edge of the wall here.
You are right at the door. You can 30 feet will get you just over the wall.
Well, because I gotta get to the stairs, and then I gotta kind
Yeah,
of go
that's
horizon.
25 feet to get there. To where that cat is, that's 25 feet. I would let you make an acrobatics check to get up and over the wall.
Before I do that, I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to go for the wall yet because I will need to cast. And can I hold my cast until Taladar moves?
Yes.
You can hold a spell.
Yeah.
You lose the spell slot if the triggering condition doesn't happen.
Well, the trigger condition would be you get over the wall.
Oh yeah, I'm going. Like I'm not standing there stopped. That's as far as I could run.
Does the Jellor get an attack opportunity on me, or because I was beside him?
Yes, he will. But it will not be his multi-attack. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
You take 9 points of damage.
Okay, I'm taking that damage.
Is this where you wanted the spike growth, roughly?
No, I'm actually gonna put it where Taladar. I'm gonna put it over the passage in the middle so that no one can come up behind us.
Gotcha.
Kind of more like that, yeah.
Okay.
Probably a little bit more south, but I
But
need
you're
him
gonna
to
catch
move.
it. You're gonna.
That's why I want him to move first before I cast.
Okay. So you were holding your spell then until Taladar goes. That Reaver is dead. The other one, you can hear alarms now going off inside, large bells ringing. You were assuming that the other Reaver that ran up the stairs has alerted the rest of the keep. Ushnora is going to try and... Oh no. Yeah, Ushnora is going to try and roll again to get out of this. And finally succeeds with a 15. So she stands up and stops laughing. But sort of unaware of where people are going. Can only get to here. That is enough, however, to see Taladar.
Doesn't she roll at the end of her turn?
Oh yes, she does.
So she wouldn't be
Sorry,
able
so
to
she
move
wouldn't
or
even
anything.
but she no longer has hideous laughter. That brings us to Taladar's turn.
Well, that giant 5-foot hand is still right there. So I'm going to use my action to attempt to grab him with it.
Okay.
I need him to make a strength saving throw, DC 14.
Strength. Nope, that's the wrong guy. Nope, got a 12.
He takes, let's see, can I roll this from here? Where is it? There it is. Stop fucking rolling twice. He takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And is restrained.
Now, it's magical bludgeoning, right? Because he's immune to bludgeoning damage.
It is magical because it's, as far as I know, it's magical because it's inflicted by a spell.
By a spell. Okay, that's fine. He'll take it.
And he is restrained. Let's see, to break out. So to break out, he has to use his action to make a strength check against DC 14. So he can keep trying each turn, but it will cost his action. And Taladar is going to... He's going to run up, reach out, and give Moss a firm squeeze on the shoulder, and jump over the wall and cast Featherfall on himself.
Okay.
His reaction. And float to the ground next to Aranor, and...
So you don't need an acrobatics check then.
Yeah, because I would probably fail it and fall prone.
But you do still have movement. You could keep running.
Yeah, that's...
Tox and Moss are still on the inside of the wall.
30 feet to there. That's it for me.
Okay. Starsha has moved well beyond the state that she can be attacked. Tox, it is your turn.
I am going to jump over the wall.
Okay.
Whee!
Give me an acrobatics save. Check. Check save.
Oh shit, I just closed. Gotta relaunch the game.
Okay.
I meant to click the little tab and it just hit the X.
Tox is done for the night. He's out.
Just rage quit.
Rage.
Is that acrobatics?
Yes, acrobatics. No problem.
Damn.
He does a spinning do in the air. It lands in a 3-point landing and continues up and on his way.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm just gonna use my action to dash, get
Okay.
away.
Yep.
So you would move pretty much off the map.
Run away.
Bry, now that Taladar has gone up and over the wall, you are free to cast your spell.
I'm planning that shit, so it's kind of it. Well, that's on top of me right now, so probably 1 south. That would be fantastic.
So a bunch of spikes and green vines and just a mess of the ground sprouts up at the base of the stairs.
And I am jumping out.
All right, give me
Gonna
an
try to look as
acrobatics
graceful as
check.
Tox.
Come on, 1.
I should actually cast a spell.
Yeah, just make sure it uses your spell slot.
I'm sorry, athletics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yep, you easily jump up and over. You are tall enough that it's not that much of a drop down. So you just land on both feet and keep moving. Because you still have your movement. You could easily move away.
I yell Savra.
All right.
So I'm going to the northwest, I guess.
Yep. You guys can follow after Starsha. She's still beelining it for up and over the hills. And we will drop initiative there. All right, you guys have all successfully gotten away.
Hooray.